superstars. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin here. Hey, welcome to another Millionaire Midnight Rant podcast. It's your favorite multimillionaire, Mr. Wesley, $1 billion Virgin, as your host. And I'm late. Okay? I'm late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here, but I didn't forget. Okay? And if you want to know what I've been doing, I've been working, obviously. You know, right before, about 5 minutes before I decided to do the rant, I thought about the key to success. I thought about, what's the key to success? What's the key to success? What is the key? You watch videos on the internet and you hear people talk about the key to success. This is the key to success. And I want to chime in. And to be very honest with you, it's quite simple. The key to success is consistency. Okay? Like the key to success in every area of life, it doesn't matter if you're trying to have the greatest body ever, if you're trying to sustain a romantic relationship, or maybe you're trying to graduate from school or make a ton of money, be an athlete. Doesn't matter. Consistency is the name of the game. Okay? Like if you're not consistent, and the great thing about being consistent, you don't have to be smart. Okay? You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to attend an Ivy League school. Your parents, it's not necessary for them to be rich or wealthy or well off. It doesn't matter if you live in Africa, America, Canada, United Kingdom, Europe, Amsterdam, India, Bali. Doesn't matter if you're short, tall, ugly, or pretty. If you are consistent, if you refuse to stop, if you refuse to stop moving forward, you will get there. Yes, there may be other people who may arrive sooner than you, but that doesn't matter. Success is kind of similar to a marathon. It doesn't really matter if you're number one running a marathon. People, when they run their first marathon, they're not thinking, oh, I want to be first place. I want to be the first person to cross the finish line. No. They just want to finish. Like just finishing a marathon, even if they're last, is an accomplishment. And that's so similar to making a lot of money or growing a business or deciding and excelling at your career or building a relationship, okay? Or going to the gym and working out and just creating the best body you've ever seen. Listen, consistency is the name of the game. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Comment below. The key to success is consistency. That's it. If you refuse to stop digging deeper into the problem, if you refuse to quit, it doesn't matter how hard it is. It doesn't matter how hard it gets. Some part of you knows that it's going to work. It may seem to be irrational. You may feel delusional. But the people who are an extremely successful people on this planet, they just refuse to stop. And I invite all of you to take on the same mindset. Give me a second. Okay? Take on that same mindset. Just keep moving forward. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep taking risks. Keep trying new things. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I get it. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this before I start the rant. The worst thing you can do is this, and I've seen so many entrepreneurs do this, or so many people that want to be financially successful, they do this, unfortunately. And this is cancerous to business, and it's cancerous to life itself, in my opinion. And that is comparing yourself to other people. My God. Comparing yourself to another person will guarantee that you will fail in everything that you do. If you're driving your car down the road and you got a nice car, but if you look to the left and you see someone who has the car of your dreams, what tends to happen is, if you keep looking, if you look too long, you're going to have an accident. And that's why this happens to many entrepreneurs that have been working towards something for a very long time, and they feel that they're not making progress. And what they don't realize, they're too busy looking out their left window, looking at the other guy, the other gal who's driving a car of their dreams. And then they start to internally compare themselves and ask themselves those very debilitating questions, such as, man, why is it not me? Why is it taking me so long? And that's going to be cancerous to your progression. Because while you should be focusing on the road and focusing on your car and where you are, you will begin to feel upset, irritated, almost resentful, because you're looking at somebody else's vehicle. And then you have an accident. You know what happens when you have an accident? Well, you got to get the car fixed. Then you find out you don't have money to get the car fixed. Then you want a new car. It happens, in business. People look for another opportunity. Well, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should move here and do this, and maybe we should do something else. And they're making these decisions very subjectively, emotional decisions, because they're looking at other people. They're not making decisions for themselves. They're making decisions because they are unfairly comparing their journey to somebody else's. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Okay, go ahead and share this out, folks. Go ahead and smash the like button as well. I like to see those hearts on the right side of the screen. I love when you tap the hearts below here. And listen, I'm your favorite millionaire here, and this is Virtual Millionaire Mentorship. And you can post and ask whatever question you have about business, mindset, and manifestation here. I also upload all these rants to my podcast. We are the #1 podcast in the self-help space. Kudos to Wesley Virgin for that one. And it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon. We're on every podcast, okay? If there's a podcast, you will find the Millionaire Midnight Rant is there with several reviews. Thank you for the reviews, by the way. We have a ton of reviews, especially on Apple. Thank you so much. Listen, thank you so much from the top of my heart for those reviews. I do appreciate that. You have been very instrumental with those reviews that you have placed for me. They've allowed the rant to grow over the past few years here. So thank you for leaving those positive reviews. That lets me know that what I'm sharing with you is not only your listening, is helping. Okay? It's helping. And you are implementing this information into your life here. So let me pause for a second. Let me look at the comments here. Hey, Leon, how are you? Jamie. Well, listen. Which body parts do you work out on which days of the week? Yeah, James. So tomorrow, which is today, Monday, that's going to be a push day, which is going to be chest. So let me give you my whole workout. It's very simple, actually. Actually, believe it or not, my workout is much simpler now, and I'm getting more growth by doing less. Back in the day, I would try to push very heavy weight. But as you get older, and you guys will realize this as you get older, shoulders and knees and joints, well, yeah, you're not going to be able to lift that weight like you used to. So I would suggest get yourself a band. I do a lot of band work. It's absolutely phenomenal. It tones the body. It gives you the pump very quickly. So like tomorrow when I go to the gym, I'm going to do push-ups. I do 50 push-ups, then I do 10 pull-ups. 40 push-ups, 10 pull-ups. 30 push-ups, 10 pull-ups. So I count down from 50, 40, 50, 30, 20, 10. In between each set, pull-up, okay? Then I pull out the band, and I just do I just take the band, put it around my back, and I start to just push out and in to kind of stimulate the shoulder muscles, okay, and chest muscles as well, just to get them pumped up a bit, to get ready for my push. And I don't even bench. I go straight to the supported bench press. And that's not laying down, by the way. That's actually just sitting down like you're sitting down in a chair and you pushing the machine weight. So I just do that a few times. I start with 225, and then I work myself down all the way to a 45 on each side and a 25 on each side. Okay. And then I move to another press, and that's another machine press where you just sit down and put your arms wide, almost like a wide push-up. And I do that a few times. And then I use the cable flies, okay, and just to get that nice pump. And then after that, I may do some triceps, okay? And the triceps are very, the tricep muscle, I've been doing the tricep workout incorrectly. If you're doing it correctly, one, you should use lighter weight. And two, when you do tricep, the pull downs, ensure that your body is at great posture. Your shoulders should be in the sockets, okay, and they shouldn't be leaned over. And you push from the tricep muscle and go all the way down with a pulse. You will feel the burn. And then I suggest to do one arm at a time. You'll get a better burn just kind of isolating the muscle with one arm, or just one pull with one arm on the right side and the left side as well. So I do that a few times. Then I may go to the bench, and I'm only going to do 45. I'm not going to do 225 at all. It's just bad on the shoulders, honestly. So let me tell you something. A 45 is more than enough to get a great pump. Okay? 45 is enough to get a great pump. And then I'll do some dips. Dips are great for the chest and the triceps and even the overall posture if you can do them. I do 3 to 5 sets of those. And I do at least one leg. I do a leg press. May do 3 to 6 sets. 4 plates on each side, maybe 5, depending on how I feel. And then I end it with some abs. And that's it. The workout is done. And the weight is not heavy. And to be very honest with you, my body is transforming. I can see my six-pack. I haven't seen it in 5 years. I'm seeing glimpses of the six-pack, folks. Okay? So I'm excited about that. And my back muscles, I see more definition there as well. Because I'm losing fat, but I'm not losing muscle. And that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to lose muscle while I was losing fat. But if you work out correctly, and I just suggest the band, man. The band, oh, God. Band work, that is a hidden gem. You're talking about a massive pump within seconds of doing it, okay? Do you have rest days? Yes, Saturday and Sunday. Because on Fridays, I do Pilates. And I would suggest all men to try Pilates. Athletes do Pilates. So do it. I mean, listen, I've been doing Pilates for the last maybe 2 years. I've done over 100 plus sessions, well over maybe almost 200 sessions. And it is a game changer. And it assists me when I'm working out in the gym because it increases my range of motion. I believe Pilates makes you taller as well. And it works deeply on the posterior chain of the body, which is awesome. So, yeah, it's phenomenal. Carlos. Hey, Priscilla. How are you? All right, next question for me here. Sherry, Shahida. Did you guys already like and share this rant out for me? Body Pride Med Spa, how are you? Let me see. Toki, how are you? Questions for me, talk to me. Questions. I'm just flossing my teeth, folks, while I wait on you to type your questions below here. I love flossing. It's just fun. I don't know. Questions for me. Let me see here. You're so positive and uplifting. Thank you, Angela. How do you manage your sexual energy? What do you mean? How do I manage it? What do you do if you get into a rut or stuck? Well, I mean, Barbie, when you say stuck, what do you mean by that? Unpack that for me. How do you know when you're in a rut or when you're stuck? Okay. How do you know? Describe it to me. See. Trying to grow your business. So yeah, but how do you know that you're stuck? Maybe you're not stuck, you're just learning. It takes a while to grow a business, Barbie. It just takes a while. It might take years. Yeah, so if you have no new clients, my question is what is your strategy to client acquisition? Like, what are you doing? Are you running ads? Are you giving out business cards? Are you going to networking events? Like, what is your strategy? Do you take care of your grooming all day? Or do you only do it during certain times? No, I wouldn't say all day I'm grooming myself, right? But I do have distinct times that, now floss, I may floss all day, honestly. I may always have a floss in my mouth. It's just a habit that I've just acquired over the years. But as far as like I got a facial routine, have a hair routine, skin routine as well. And I get a haircut twice a week. Like today I showered 3 times. So I tend to shower. Anytime I go outside, I shower. And when I come back in, and kind of my woman got me on that. I mean, I used to, typically when I go outside, I would shower. But I give an example. Say if I just go out for a second, maybe I wouldn't shower because I just went out in my car and I went to the store and came right back home. But my woman, if she goes outside, she's going to take a shower. So now I'm doing the same thing. So now I'm taking 2 to 3 showers a day sometime. Like if I go outside, then obviously I just have to take another shower, even if I was outside for 10 seconds, which is insane, right? But yeah, today I got my nails done. I have my nails filed and trimmed once a week, and that's mandatory. Petty and mani. I get massages 3 times a week as well. Facials 1 time a month. Who should we get our business cards done by? Anybody. Just search online, type in business cards. I am networking, but not so much as I used to. I think I just need to increase my lead funnels. Well, yeah, why are you not networking? So maybe it's your fault, Barbie. You're not stuck, you're just not consistent. And remember, that was the first word that I was discussing when I started the rant. Consistency is the key to success. So if you're not consistently out there getting leads, then how do you expect to get them? Dr. Noble, how are you? What's next? Yeah, Barbie, get on it. What you doing, Barbie? What's going on? Why, you over there acting lazy? Why? What's the deal with the lethargic behavior? That's not like you. Okay? Go make it happen. Infinite Wealth, how are you? Austin, Purple Giraffe. Aaron, how are you? Next question for me. I'm trying this new deodorant, but I don't know. I think it's burning. You know when you try new products? My God. I don't know, this new deodorant here. I'm not sure this is going to work out for me. It feels a little weird under my armpits here. Anthony, will you share the play an example of Manifest AI to hear what it sounds like? I'm an Android user. Yeah, if I had another phone, I would, but I don't have another phone. Maybe if you can find someone that has an iPhone that can download it for you for free. Birdie isn't good. I don't know what the brand is. I have no idea. And I'm relaxed right now, so I'm not getting out of the bed. Now, I don't think it's burning, but it just feels strange. I think it feels sticky. What type of water do you drink? I think I drink filtered water. So what I do, I have a gallon. I have a few gallons that sit in my kitchen, so I just drink out of the gallon. So the goal is to drink the gallon maybe every 2 days. Because let me tell you, I get it. They say drink a gallon a day. I cannot drink a gallon of water. I just can't do it. It's just too much water. So if I can get a half a gallon, I'm good to go. But I don't know what the brand is, honestly. I couldn't tell you. My girl, I think she purchased it for me. So I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's great water. But I don't know. How do you know if water's really great, right? Who knows? It could be faucet water. You never know, right? Next question here for me. Come on, folks, wake up. Jaden, how are you? Keeping secrets. Not at all. I just don't know the brand. How are you using AI in your business if you're using it? I use ChatGPT, I use Claude, I use DeepSeek right now to write content for me, to write emails for me, to work on my copy. I use ChatGPT as a language model or even a knowledge model, which means Like, say if my offer's not converting, I ask ChatGPT, I say, hey, here's the copy, analyze it, tell me what I'm doing wrong, what can I add, what can I subtract to make it better? How can I make it more persuasive? Or I can say, I'm selling a product and I need a way to give these leads to my back end so they can sell it easier, more efficiently. So it gives me ideas and things. It's really powerful. I mean, I actually gave it my checkout page and I said, look at my checkout page. What can I add to make it more persuasive? And it increased the conversions 5 to 10%. So, yeah. I mean, I use those language models every day. How do you stay consistent during days of serious depression? Yeah, I don't really believe in the depression BS. And I get it. I know some of you are like, oh, no, that's mental health. Listen, I just believe people haven't been taught how to distinguish between sadness and depression. And I think we use the word depression too loosely. Like if I'm sad, I'm depressed. No, you're not depressed. You know, I really hate this word. And whoever created this word, they created the word probably to sell you pills, right? You're not depressed. And I'll tell you because no one can be depressed without doing something, which means is, let me prove it to you. Play a game with me for a second. Put a smile on your face. Go ahead. I'm going to do it with you. Put a big smile on your face. It doesn't matter if you're missing teeth. Just put a big smile on your face right now. Go ahead and hold it. I'm smiling myself. I'm smiling right now. Now, while you're keeping the smile on your face, I want you to get depressed. But keep the smile on your face. I want you to smile and be depressed at the same time. You can't do it. It's impossible. Because for so-called depression to take place, you must do something. You have to frown. You have to look down, shrug your shoulders, talk like this, and oh my God. Right. It takes work to be depressed, honestly. So the same amount of work that it takes to so-called be depressed, you can just be grateful and happy and enthusiastic about life or about whatever. Right. Sadness is going to happen. But to me, suffering and depression is a choice. And you don't have to, I'll tell you this, even if you feel so-called depressed, just don't call it depressed. You're just going through a brief storm. And we all know that it doesn't rain forever, so eventually the sun will come out. Or you're going through a brief challenge. But don't use the word depression. Like, try your best not to use that word. It's dangerous. Because people that are depressed, they have no thought pattern on how to take themselves out of depression. They just feel that, well, I'm just depressed at times, and it's just what it is. Like, I just have no control over how I feel, which is a lie. Even if you're in this so-called deep depression, people use the word deep depression. Like, what's the difference between depression and deep depression? Like, how deep can you go? I mean, I'm curious. It doesn't make sense. It's invalid. It's just a word that was created, in my opinion, just to sell you pills, okay? Because if you're depressed, you are a candidate to buy Prozac and other pills and potions and lotions to try to pull you out of that state of mind. No, it's no such thing as depression, guys. God, people do depressed. They're not depressed. Hey, Brian, how are you? It's very possible to smile and be depressed at the same. No, it's not. And for you to argue with me about that, it's just absolutely ridiculous. What's next? When you're about to start your online business, did you tell anyone? Yeah, because I was overseas. I was in Afghanistan at the time. So I told the guy that was going to program the site. I had a guy program and build out a program for me. He was super smart from Macedonia, I believe. This guy was a genius. And Yeah, I told him. But I was overseas, so I didn't tell any loved ones or any friends or parents. Your consistency, Wes, is impressive. Well, thank you. And listen, it's it's so interesting on how you guys are impressed by my consistency. And to me, it's just so easy. It's like breathing, or not even breathing, but like taking a shower or brushing my teeth or going to the gym. I don't know. It's just automatic for me. I don't have to really think about it. When it's 12 o'clock, even my woman knows it's time for the rant. She's like, don't you got to do your rant? Don't you got to do your rant? She's always saying, oh, you got to do your rant. And I'm like, yep, got to get it done. And it's so easy. It's nothing that I have to try and motivate myself to do. Okay. And to be very honest with you, I think you should have that mindset with business as well. And I think because I don't have any expectation as in like, oh, I want to make $1 million for my rant. Oh, I want 1 million people to listen. And I do, but it's not like my outcome in my head. Like I'm not doing it for that. It's just like, I'm not building the business to make money. Yeah, I'm making money, but honestly, I build more companies, one, to help other people make money, and just two, just to win. I like the feeling of winning, you know. So it doesn't matter when it happens and when I hit a goal, because it's always going to be another goal, right? So who cares? Yo, how do you keep it pitch black? You would at least see the light from your phone in the room so you can see the messages. What do you mean? I mean, it's pitch black in my room. And obviously, if I'm looking at the phone, I can see the messages that are in white. So what do you mean? It's just extra dark in my room. I like it pitch dark. That's how I sleep. I like it dark. I like it dark chocolate, folks. Oh. Oof, oof. Questions here. Any more questions for me? Hey, Nikita, Bonita, how are you? What car did you drive to the gym today? I didn't go to the gym today. I just got my nails done. And I drove the STO. Zachary. Nia. Annie. But the phone backlight. What you mean the phone backlight? The phone backlight is not on, my man. Like the screen itself is facing darkness. Like the camera's not facing towards me. Okay. Ooh, man. My forearm is getting too large. My bracelets, my Van Cleefs are just, oh God, it cut it into my arm now. It's insane, right? Do lives and let us talk to you. Yeah, who wants to go live? I'm down with a live session here. If I can get everybody to hit the like and share button. If you want to go live, we can, but your camera must be on. I need to be able to see you, okay? And you need to have a question here. We don't want to waste time. So if you want to go live, just come with the word go live and make sure you turn on your camera. I need to see you. If I don't, I'm going to remove you immediately here. Okay, we have a live here. We have Laura. Okay. Let's go live. I haven't been live in a while. Just comment the word go live below. And we can go live. I guess Laura's not ready. If you want to go live, just comment the words go live below. And we can go live right now. Are you investing in AI? No. I'm using the tools, but I'm not investing in money. Leroy, how are you? Okay. I guess no one wants to go live here. Jacqueline, how are you? Edwin, how are you? I missed that invite. Would you like to go live, Laura? Let me know, Miss Castelia. Listen, I'm an open book. If you want to go live with me, because maybe you have questions that you would like to discuss with me, let's chat. Don't be afraid. Okay, I don't bite. Hey, Laura, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Very well. Where you calling from?
California.
California. Okay. Well, how can I help?
My first time in here, but question is more into the investing. I know you had a few workshops where it's stuff that, like some of the stuff that I was reading is you can do like YouTube videos, shows where you can start making money with where it just auto populates with some of the workshops that you have,
Yeah.
and it doesn't even have to be large quantities. Can you tell me a little bit more on that?
So yeah, we currently have a YouTube course available where basically we take people and we get your channel monetized. So, and we use the power of AI to do this as well. And the person or the client that we bring on board, we show them how to record the videos, we upload them, we do the thumbnails for them. But the whole goal is just to get them monetized so they can put themselves in a position to actually make money. Because now with YouTube, to get monetized, it takes 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a year. Before, it didn't matter. They didn't put a time restraint on it, but now you have to do it within a year. So now we're able to do it within 3 months to get you on that road to make some
There
money.
was a package that I purchased online from your page. Is that part of it? Is that some of those links?
Let me see, what did you purchase?
Um,
I think you froze, Laura. Um,
of the
There you go.
package that I got.
Oh,
I'm looking up.
okay. Say it again.
I'm looking up the email of the package that I purchased.
How much did you spend?
I believe it was like 100 and
Okay, so did you buy a Genie script or
yes,
did you?
that one,
Oh,
that one.
Genie script. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So yeah, Genie script is a manifestation offer. So I used to sell that, but I don't know. I don't sell it, but it's still available. I just don't sell it anymore. But it's still out there. But
Oh,
yeah, but it's still available. But if you want more information about the YouTube, if you reach out to Ariella, you know who Ariella is, right?
no.
Yeah.
I'm new, kind of newer to all this.
Okay. When did you buy the Genie script?
Uh, been doing them since. I've been in December 15th, 24, and I've been doing them since.
Oh, you bought it in 2024?
Yeah, on in December.
Oh,
It was
December.
December 15th.
That may be a fraudulent sale. Unfortunately, people are, and this happens online, they take your product and they sell it and they duplicate it. So you probably bought it from somebody else and not me,
Mm.
because I do have dupes online. So I don't know. But if you have that email, send me that email. Like send me a DM. I see my email. Send me that so I can see exactly with you guys, so I can see who is selling my product without my permission. Oh, I think you broke up again.
No, I'm looking
Oh, there you
when
go.
it does that. When it does that, is because I'm looking for the email,
Oh,
and I
okay.
was yeah.
Yeah, but if you're interested about the YouTube course, reach out to Ariella. So I follow about 7 people. So
Mm-hmm.
if you go to my follower list on Instagram, you'll see her. She is the VP for my company,
Mm-hmm.
and you can reach out to her. She can give you some information about it and just see if we can be a good fit. Mhm.
Okay. It's Ariella.
Yeah,
Is that
Ariella Ariel.
okay?
You came, Mister. I follow 10 people, so you. And let me see if I can write it below. Let me type it down in the chat below here. Hold on. This young lady from New York City, very amazing person. She actually met me online in 2 years. I made her a multi-millionaire, and now we work together. There you go. Yeah, reach out to her. Just say, hey, I was on Wesley's Live, and you wanted more information about the YouTube
And then,
program.
do you have other courses where it's like for to start with low income?
Uh, yeah. So it all depends on what you're looking to do. Like, what are you trying to do?
No, just different type of investments. A lot of the ones that I heard that you have are just where you start small and they start populating themselves.
Mm, it all depends on which. I guess it's more. I guess the question is.
Like there's this one that one time that I don't know if it's a fraudulent now, but there was this one that I was following where you were inviting a few people where if their investment was $1,000, basically you link them into other programs that you had where they start generating income as well. Is that one also a
I don't
fraud?
know if that's
Ah,
mine. It could be, but but send me the email. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. We've had a lot of people get scammed. They're acting like it's like almost 1,000 Wesley Virgins on Instagram. It's not even me, and
mm,
yeah, unfortunately, that's just the game. Unfortunately, these people play and just taking your brand. But send me their email, and then I can get them shut down. But yeah, don't give any of those because I'm not aware of no $1,000. Then you go to the next. I don't like. Did you talk to someone on the phone or just through
no,
email?
no, they're all through email and videos that they have linked up of different programs that it was offering.
Yeah, forward me that so I can see if I can get them shut down and do some
Uh-huh.
investigation. Yeah. But talk to Ariella. If you talk to her directly, she's my VP.
Okay.
And then she can give you an accurate rundown of what we do and how we can help you and see if we can be a good fit. Sound
Okay.
good?
All right.
Thanks, Laura. All
Thank you.
right. All right. Yeah, folks, be very conscious. I can't control the scammers. Uh, uh, I mean, honestly, I'm not even that big and famous yet, and there's so many dupes and so many fake accounts, and people that steal my products, they sell them. I mean, it's insane. But honestly, it's almost impossible to stop these people. You can stop one, then another. I mean, my philosophy is, they can't copy as fast that I can. They cannot copy as fast as I can create because I'm always creating something new. So, if they're going to copy, let them copy. If I catch them, obviously I'm going to sue them and then I'm going to ruin their life. But other than that, I can't really focus on it. But do your due diligence before you decide to do business with people online. I've been texting by somebody to say they're you, And what text is this? Maybe you can send me a screenshot so I can see exactly what you're referring to. Because we do have a sales team, but uh, I'll need to know exactly who's reaching out to you if you didn't buy one of our programs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are a ton of people that's reaching out to people. And it looks like whenever someone follows me, they get a message from these fraudulent accounts. And, just be careful. It's fake. And it's unfortunate. A lot of these people come from Africa. A lot of these African scammers is insane, honestly. So be very, very careful. Like, I think someone was running a crypto scam with using my name. That is not me. I am not even in the crypto business at all. Yeah, yeah. Small time people trying to make money from it. Yeah, that it happens. It will happen if you sell a product on the internet. Someone will create dupes. Hey Jay, how are you? But if you ever gave your money to anyone, you can always do a chargeback with your credit card. Call the bank. Hey Nia, how are you? All right, folks. I guess I'm gonna let you go here. Okay. Thank you. Oh, we got James here. James Porter. What's going on, James? How are you? Oh, I can't hear you. I think you muted there. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing very well. Where you calling from?
Chicago, Illinois.
Nice, Chi-Town.
Yeah.
How can I help?
All right. Well, I've been watching you for years.
Okay.
I've had one of the live with you. I know you deal with like a lot of people. You probably don't remember me right now.
Maybe so. Maybe I've spoken to a lot of
I
people.
know.
Okay.
It's cool. All right, but I write down a lot of things that you say. All right. So, one thing that you did say to me. Okay, so I have my notebook right here.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is my notebook. And one thing that you say a lot is clarity is power.
Absolutely.
You say that a lot. So at what point in your life did it become clear? Because I know it was not the very beginning, and I know
Right.
it took a while to get there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It did. It did.
so I want to know, like, what did it take for you to actually get the clarity? Because that's not actually an easy thing to accomplish.
Right. So what I did, I used to work out at this gym called 24 Hour Fitness, and I
Hmm.
used to have a 1988 Honda Accord. And every day after the gym, I would go to this gated community right around the corner from the gym. I would lie to get in,
Hmm.
and I would just sit at the park in the gated community.
You talked
And
about
I
that.
had a blue journal every day. In the journal, I would write day one, and I wrote down, Wesley, what do you want? And I was just start writing, honestly. And I did that every day for like maybe 6+ months. And it took me a while to get clear because I thought I knew what I wanted, but I really didn't. Like, just to say I want to be a millionaire, that's not clear, right? Because
It makes sense.
my brain at the time couldn't conceive making millions of dollars. So I had to go deeper. I had to think about, well, how do I want to live my life? What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What do I want to buy? And who I want to help? So every day for 6+ months at this park and this gated community, I would write it down. So it took me about 6 months, almost to a year, to get real deep clarity of what I wanted.
Did you always write it down?
Always, always. I still have the journal today. I mean, I wrote it every day. I didn't miss one day,
You
by the
still
way. I,
write down. You
no,
still write
no,
down what you want.
no, not anymore. But like, I didn't miss it when I was doing it. I didn't miss a day. Yeah, I didn't miss one day at all. Eh,
Okay. My second question is, how'd you bring the feeling into the clarity? How'd you
Okay.
combine the two?
Yeah, good questions. So, if you want to feel as if, for example, say if you want a Lamborghini, right? Right? Say if that's one of your things you want, you just want a Lambo, right?
Hmm.
And but maybe you drive a Honda Accord, Ford Focus, whatever. You don't have that car, but you want to feel like you're doing it. So what I used to do, I wanted a Rolls Royce at a time. So what I would do at midnight, and I did this every Sunday for like a year. I went to yeah, that's a true story, man. I mean, I went to the Rolls Royce dealership in Houston, Texas, every Sunday at midnight, and I used to go
I
live on
remember this.
Facebook. You remember that, huh? Yeah, this is a
No, I
long
didn't
time
see you
ago,
on
man.
Facebook doing it, but I remember you telling the story. And you used to you
Yeah,
hopped in the Rolls Royce like in the middle of the night.
yeah. I just get in the car. I would find one that was
That
open. I
was
would get in the back,
cool.
and I would just imagine as if somebody was driving me. Okay, and I
Mm.
would do videos. I would go live on Facebook and say I'm at the Rolls Royce dealership. Yeah, people thought I was insane, honestly. And I
Oh
remember
man.
it was a police officer that came over. He said, "Oh man," he said, "Man, I'll never be able to afford that," because I guess he thought I should be there. I don't know. Maybe I was just posturing
How were you
myself
dressed?
well.
How
I
were you
wasn't
dressed?
dressed. I wasn't dressing, man. I was just wearing shorts and a t-shirt. But it's just how I carried myself. Like I
Mm.
was actually embodying this person that I wanted to be, and it's like I was becoming that person, even though I wasn't making any money. But people, when they would have a interaction with me, they just felt that I was something, even though I wasn't making money at all. So that allowed me to get the feeling.
Mm.
And I went to the Lamborghini dealership. I remember it was a white Murcielago. I got in there and I said, "Hey, I'm looking at a few cars. I ran across you guys' ad. I have no money, by the way, and I'm just talking to this person as if I do." And I said, "I'm looking at this Murcielago. Hey, what is it going for?" And I said, "Can I test drive?" I said, "Well, we really don't test drive." Well, let me take a couple pictures from the car, and let me see if I want to purchase it or not. And I took a picture. I posted it on Facebook. I got inside of it. So that's how I created the feeling as if it was mine because I was in the car, I was touching the car, I turned it on. So that's how I started to develop the feeling. And I did the same thing when I went to the gated community. They have houses in the gated community which are like they're getting built, so they're not done yet, but you could go in.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to go in these houses.
Mm.
They wasn't finished built yet. It was still like a construction site, but I would sit
Yeah, I
on the
get it.
balcony for hours. And I would just imagine as if I belonged there. And I would stay there for hours, by the way. And I would just look over the
Wow.
balcony and I would say, my pool is right there. Here's the movie room. And I'm talking to myself for like hours doing this.
This
So I
shit
just
is
felt,
mine.
yeah, it's crazy, right? But it
No, it's
worked
not crazy
because,
at all. Not to me. I get
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, exactly. So that's how you get the feeling. It's kind of difficult just to do it in your bedroom, your house, and try to envision yourself in the life when you are consistently seeing the current reality, which is your house, your job, your thing every day. You seeing this every day, every day. So it's in your mind deeply, man. It's in there. It's like a imprint. So you have to break the pattern and you got to go do something else. Go to the five-star restaurant. Go to the gated communities. Go to the dream cars. Try to book a flight online for 10,000. You have to break the pattern. Because if you never do that, it doesn't matter how much you work because you still have that old picture in your mind. If you have the old
You have to
picture
take
in your
the
mind,
action.
yeah, you'll just be demotivated and you'll just quit. Or you'll just feel, oh, I'm stuck. I don't know why it's not working. And what you don't realize that you're just so married to that old picture that's in your mind, it just becomes very demotivating. And then you're like, man, this thing is just not gonna work. And you just stop. Make sense?
Yes, everything you said makes sense. Would you say that just okay? I have another question.
Okay.
As far as like moving out of your current neighborhood, as far as like where you're from,
Right.
is that really necessary, or
Uh,
can you
you know,
condition your mind and condition your mind to a
yeah.
point where you can like do all the same stuff where you at?
Well, I'll tell you this. It depends, not just really where you live, it's who you are living with or who you are interacting with. Now,
Explain.
if you're able to repudiate and to reject the people that's in the neighborhood and not have meaningless conversations or just shoot the shit for no reason, like if you're able to repudiate that, then yeah, of course, you can
Okay,
prosper exactly where
I
you are.
don't know what the word repudiate means.
It
Like,
means
what do you mean?
to reject. Like if you're
Okay.
able to reject, like you may have some buddies, right, or
Mm.
friends.
Well, they
Uh,
cool. They
yeah,
associates.
they're associates, but
Yeah.
those people you can't associate at all with unless you want to be like them. If it's something about them that you like, if they make more money than you, then okay, maybe. But it's important. You have to get to the point, James, that you put yourself in the environment that you're around people that you want to mirror and model. Period. Okay, like you can't have any conversations with people who are similar to you or people who are on the level that you
I
don't
don't
want to
know
be on.
anybody like me.
Huh?
Real talk. Like around this neighborhood, I don't know
Yeah.
anybody like me. None of them.
Right. But what I'm talking about, I give example, like your goal to be successful financially? Be a millionaire maybe?
Absolutely. Well, no.
Okay.
You said mean that maybe, mean that absolutely.
Okay.
I
So
don't really, as far as like being a billionaire, really, it's not in my plan.
well, no, not billionaire. I don't know. Like, what do you want, I guess, is the question.
What I really want,
Yeah.
okay, be specific, or are you asking for like a money amount? Exactly what you're asking for. What are you asking for?
See, what do you want? How would you ask? How would you answer that question if somebody say, "Hey, what do you want for your life, James?" What would you say?
What I
Yeah.
want a condo at this specific place that's downtown Chicago.
Okay.
The rent is $3,785 per month.
Okay.
I want that apartment with that kitchen. I want that. I have it in my head. I want that kitchen with a large countertop because my woman loves to cook. Um,
Okay.
I, I want, as far as cars, 7 a week.
You
I'm cool with 3.
want 7 cars
Just be
a
honest.
week?
No, I would say I want like 3. Just
Okay.
to be honest.
Three
It's
cars.
like 3. Yeah. One SUV. I want a van and I want a car. A car,
Okay.
a van, SUV.
And what kind of car?
The car, damn, you fucking me up.
Yeah. So all that means
um,
is, James, you're just not clear, right? Just like
yeah,
we
that's why I
talked.
was
Just
asking you the
like
questions.
yeah. Just like we talked about. But see,
Yes,
you
sir.
heard what you said. You said it's in my head,
Yes.
which you can't, bro. You can't rely on your brain to think that just because you think about it and your brain say, "Oh, I know what I want," it doesn't mean you know what you want, because the brain doesn't work that way, right? You can't. You're not going to remember just because you say, "Well," at one day you say, "Oh, I want this and that." 2 weeks later, you're going to forget it, right? Because that's just how the
Mm,
memory. That's how the memory
mm,
works.
my, no, bro, that ain't true.
Well,
It's not
I mean, if
true.
you want to disagree with me, that's fine, man. But I'm here trying to help you.
I, you said like I'm gonna like not remember it.
No, you just proved it. I just asked you. I said, "What do you want?" First, you would say, "Well, do you want to be Pacific? You want me to this?" And I said, "Well, what do you want?" And then you start to tell me what you wanted. And then I asked you a certain question about what you want. You said, "Oh man, you fucking me up." So all that's telling me that, James, that you're just not clear.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I was asking for
Exactly.
clarity.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't have clarity because you're trying to hold the information in your head. You need to put it on paper.
I'm not
Does that
writing
make sense?
enough.
Huh?
I'm not writing enough.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's like me asking you what's your name. Which can you forget your name?
It's pretty impossible.
Exactly. You know why it's impossible? Because you've heard it 1,000, maybe a million times.
Yes.
But as it relates to your goals and your dreams, you have not. Like you don't say your goals and dreams every single day. Someone's not telling you your goals every single day. So you have to be very conscious about the process, which means you have to write it down. You got to take that hand, take a pen. You got to spend some time, get immersed, and write it down every day until it gets imprinted in the unconscious part of your mind. So when I ask you again in 2 months, 2 weeks, or 2 years to say, hey, Jane, what do you want? You tell me like you'll tell me your first name.
That
Make
makes
sense?
that makes a lot of sense. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, you just need
Mm.
clarity. That's it. You just need clarity. You got to continue to go through the process. You probably, I don't know if you ever, I mean, I assume that you've written your goals before, correct?
I'm, I'm looking at my notebook right now. Yes, I have. Um, it sounds like this is a never-ending process. It sounds like you're not going to finish.
Y- Yeah, I know
Your
it feels
your,
that
your
way.
goals don't
Look, I
finish,
know it.
do they?
Look, I know it sounds the way, but that's untrue. 'Cause let me give you a great analogy. Like, you know, when you build a house, like I have 10 houses, right? When we built one of my properties, the first thing we did was we didn't go out there and start building the house. Like we didn't go out there and start doing anything. What we did, we sat at a table. It was eight of us, and I had a designer, had the builder, and had the architect, and we drew out the blueprint for the house. Guess how long that took? It took 3 months. It took 3 months on that table
To
first,
build
trying to
to
figure out.
build the house like from ground up.
Absolutely, the
That's a
the
very
blue.
short
No,
time.
no, listen. The blueprint, my friend.
Mhm.
The blueprint took 3 months.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
meant like the whole house being
oh
built
no,
took 3
no,
months.
no, 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 the blueprint, man.
Okay.
It took us a while to think about what do I want? What type of carpet do I want?
It took
What
time.
type of bathroom do I want? Do I want hard floor? I mean, it's a lot of options. But that's the same thing when you're building out your life. It's so many different options that's
True.
available to you, but you got
Yes.
to make a decision and say, well, this is what I want. I want this. I want this condo here. I want this car here, and I want this for my wife, and this, and this, and this. You got to make a decision. You got to pick something. So it's not
I got a
a.
question about as far as
Go
the
ahead.
condo goes. Okay, so
Yeah.
you look at the condo, I never have. So is a condo similar to like an HOA? Because I don't want that.
Is it similar to a HOA?
Yes. Like
No, no,
the rules that are involved.
no, no, no. No. I mean, you're not going. You're not using. Okay, so let me help you understand
Mm-hmm.
HOA. So HOA is something that you pay. Like, say if I buy a house, right,
Mm-hmm.
in a certain neighborhood, they have a HOA cost which I have to pay. That's a part of me buying the house. It's a HOA, whatever. It's something you got to pay every single year. And maybe the condo that you buy maybe have a HOA, maybe it doesn't. But that has nothing to do if
So
it's.
condos have HOAs also.
I mean, some do, but not all. It
I
depends.
didn't know
Maybe you're renting,
that. I
or
thought they all did.
oh no, no, like man, like um, I have a condo right now, like a part of my properties, but I don't pay HOA for
Okay.
that. Yeah. Um, but like my penthouse in Houston, I'm renting. Like I don't pay HOA for this as well.
Hmm. Are you the only person that doesn't pay HOA, or like, how's it
No,
like?
no.
Is it
So
like an
yeah.
option?
So listen,
Can it be
yeah.
an option?
No, I tell you. Let me explain it this way. It all depends on where you live, what you're buying, how you're buying it,
That is
right?
too general. No, I'm sorry, bro. No, no. It's there is something.
Okay, I think we're getting off track here, James. So did I answer your question about the clarity? Or do you understand how to get the feeling so you'll be able to get what you want?
How do I
Now, what are you missing?
feel the feeling? I have the clarity. The feeling is what I'm missing.
Okay, so this is what I want you to do. So tomorrow, if you're able to do it sometime this week, I want you to go to that condo and I want you to do a tour of the condo. I want you to reach out to the real estate person, the leasing agent, and say, I want to do a tour of it, and I want you to go there. Can you do that?
I can't do the condo, but I can do the house. And the
Okay, we'll do
house
the
I
house.
want is not in the condo.
Okay, we'll do the house.
I
That'll help
wish.
you. Yeah, that'll help you internalize it so you'll be able to feel as if you are the owner of the place.
Do you know? Do you know how long I've been like studying you? Like
How long?
I'm, I'm going to say maybe like about 5 years. I'll say
Okay, so
I'm
I
going to
can,
say about 5 years.
okay, 5 years. So I can assume you're making progress, correct?
Mentally, yes, but I'm missing something. Otherwise, I would not still be where I am. I'm missing something.
Why do you think you're missing something?
Otherwise, I would not still be here.
But why do you think you're missing something?
I know I am.
You know you're missing something.
And everybody else on this live, everybody here is
So have you
missing something.
ever,
There's a little piece of this puzzle, okay? There's a jigsaw puzzle that we're trying to put together. Not just me, everybody here on this live, everybody here. There's a puzzle we're trying to put together.
and what
And
about, yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm missing.
So what if I told you you're not missing anything, you're just being impatient?
That's not the answer. I know that.
How do you
I'm
know?
very patient
How do you know?
because of the way things are going. It's not impatience. It's something else.
But what I'm saying, how do you know that, James? Like right now, you're not in the position where you want to be, correct?
Correct.
I am, correct? And I'm
Correct.
suggesting to you and asking you to consider that maybe you're not missing anything. Maybe it's your impatience. Now the question is, are you going to be teachable and coachable and take the information, or are you just going to reject it and be egotistical and say, well, no, that's not it? Which one are you going to choose?
I'm not trying to be egotistical or nothing like that. It's just I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so the way my brain works, I'm just trying to figure out exactly like everything that's going on from every single angle.
Yeah, I understand, but you got to
So
be
you're saying impatience.
absolutely you're
I need to
impatient, man.
wait.
You're absolutely
What
impatient. Look,
about
I'm
me
a
shows you
let me
that?
break. Let me prove it to you. What are you doing on a daily basis to move you closer to where you want to be? Talk to me. Tell me what you do on a daily basis to
Hmm.
get you close to you want to be. Go ahead, outline it for me.
I know what that answer is. I have the answer in my head, but it's a bit too embarrassing to say. You know what? I'm gonna just say it. I think. I'm gonna just say it. I think, and I think too much.
So
I
you're not
think
taking action.
that's the fucking problem. I think I have the solutions in my head. It's just that I just don't act on it
And why not?
because I'm too busy thinking, and then at the end of the day, I wind up doing nothing. That's the truth.
So why are you not doing nothing when you know if you actually do
I
something, you can actually
have
make.
no
So you
idea.
have no idea why
And
you're
I
not.
know I'm not the only person in this position.
So, but listen for a second. You know what to do. You know how to do it, but you don't
Sounds stupid,
do it.
don't it?
Huh?
Sounds stupid. Sounds
No,
stupid.
it doesn't. It doesn't sound stupid at all.
It does. On the real, you're this intelligent, but you just don't do what you know you need to do. Come on. And I've been in your rants for years, and you say action. It takes action.
Yeah. So why aren't
But
you taking the action, James? You're an
I
intelligent
don't
man.
know, bro.
You're a grown man. You do know. Come on, man. You do know. If you had to listen, did you take a shower today?
Yes,
Why?
because I needed to.
Why? How did you know?
Because it was supposed to happen.
But why? It's many people don't take showers. No, it's the truth. There's many
That's
people who
why I
don't
need
take
you
showers at all.
around.
Why did you take a shower? Why did you
It was supposed to
why did you
happen.
take that action to take a shower today?
It was supposed to happen
But why?
because I need to clean my body.
Okay, so you need to clean your body. And if you didn't clean
Correct.
your body, then what would happen if you didn't do it?
Infections.
Because you have infections. So basically, you're saying that if you didn't take a shower, there'll be some pain associated with it, right? Infections, you'll be dirty, you'll smell bad. So now
Well,
the
I never
question
experienced it
is,
before, but yeah, probably, yeah.
right, exactly. So you're not taking action towards your goals and your dreams. It's putting you in the position that you are right now, which is painful to you.
Emotionally, yes.
Exactly. So all that means is, my brother, you just need more pain.
Really, bro?
Yes, sir. Let me give you a story. It's a short story.
That's
It was
crazy.
and I've told the story before, but this would help you let me paint a picture for you. It was a young
That's a
boy.
hell of an answer.
Yeah, it was a young boy that was coming, walking from school, and he would walk down this one street, and there were several dogs on the street, but it was one dog that was howling and screaming. You heard the story before?
No.
Yeah, it was screaming and always just howling. Every time, always howling. The next day, the same dog still howling. Every other dog is calm, but this one dog that's on the porch is always howling. The next day, same damn dog, howling and howling and howling. To the point the little boy said, "You know what? Let me find out what's going on." He walks up to the porch and he sees an old man in a chair. And he said, the old man said, "Hey, I walked on the street for the last 3 days and I noticed that your dog is the only dog that's howling. Why?" He said, "Oh, yeah, that's simple. The reason why my dog is howling because he's sitting on a nail." And the little boy said, "Well, why would he sit on a nail? Why? I don't understand." He said, "Well, why don't he just get up?" And he said, "Well, he's not hurting bad enough." And that's what's happening with you, James. Like enough when you sustain enough pain, you're going to take action, my friend. And maybe it's in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, I don't know. But until you get more pain in your life, until you get so disgusted and so pissed off that you got to take action right now, you'll take action. But you're not
That,
experiencing enough pain. You're comfortable.
wow. That's a
Does that make
crazy
sense?
answer.
Yeah, but that
It makes a
is the
lot of
answer.
sense, but
Yeah,
that's a
of course.
crazy ass
And
answer.
that is the answer. You're
Hmm.
comfortable. You're complacent.
Thank you for telling me.
It's the only reason why you're not taking that. It's the only reason why you're not moving forward. You
Wow.
got all the resources, you got all the tools, you know exactly what to do, you got the knowledge, but you don't have
I'm
enough
just
pain in
not
your life.
fucking doing it.
You don't have enough pain, my brother. But don't worry, life is going to beat that ass, bro. You'll see. Life is going to teach you.
I'm not gonna wait for that. After
Go
this
ahead.
conversation, I ain't waiting for that. Hell no. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I am not
Yeah.
gonna wait for that.
Well,
No.
hey, listen, only you can make the decision, James.
Already did. No. Hell no.
So
Cause if
what
life whoop my ass, if life fuck me up,
yeah.
no.
So what's the game plan tomorrow?
I'm gonna get up at 7 a.m., wash my butt, and then get to work.
What are you going to work on?
Well, I am a day trader, just so you know.
Okay.
Besides that, I'm gonna work on those videos that I did. I purchased. What do you call that? What do you call it? Um, it was a program that you
What,
had
Dennis
purchased
Trip,
it.
Overnight Millionaire? Which one?
No, not that.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Online Millionaire Master. All right, but that's good.
No,
You
it
got a game plan.
calls like daydreams.
Okay. Oh, wealth
With
visuals
visuals,
project.
that, but no, I talked to Christian and Frank, um, some chick
Oh,
in
done for you
Ohio.
services. Done for you
Done for your
services.
services, yes. Some chick in Ohio.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. I dealt with them. They for some reason I missed an appointment with Christian, and then he just stopped talking to me, passed me to Frank, and then Frank disappeared for some reason. I don't know. And
Yeah, we
then,
fired Frank.
just to let you know, just to
Yeah.
let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so while I was working with Christian,
Yeah.
Facebook will not fuck with my ass at all.
Okay.
I don't know why, but they won't
But that
mess
was
with my ass
probably,
at all.
I mean, that was probably years ago. I mean, things have changed on the Facebook
What can
front.
I do
Even,
like to get like the authorization back?
well, let's do this first. Let's get focused. You're a day trader now, correct?
Honestly, what I want to do is I would like to do the internet marketing, but I'm a day trader now.
Well, focus on that. If that's what you're doing, focus. That's another thing. You got to make a decision on what you're going to do as well, James. You know, you're going to be a day trader or internet marketer, but you got to
I,
choose one.
I'm
You're
gonna
all
do
over the
both.
place.
I'm doing both.
Can't do both.
Why not?
Let me ask you a question. How many sports did LeBron James play?
I don't know. I'm paying attention to that nigga. I don't know.
How many sports? How many sports does he play, James?
What one basketball?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I do not pay attention to that nigga, so I don't know. I don't pay
The
attention to him.
point is, James, if you want to be a master at something, you got to
Focus on,
focus on that something. Okay,
but why would I focus on LeBron James?
James. Man, I'm gonna let you go, brother.
Hey,
But thanks for
hey,
talking, and we'll
sorry
talk
for
soon,
making
brother.
you mad.
I don't know what's going on with James. Uh, but folks, I mean, listen, you got to focus on one thing. James, I've dealt with people like James before, and I get it. You know, honestly, he don't mean any uh like he's not trying to be difficult. That's just how he is because his mind is so cluttered with so much stuff. He just um he just confused. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it, but it's impatience. It's not allowing him to even stick to one thing. And I would suggest to James, if he's listening, just meditate, man. And I get it, man. You know, life. You know, I deal with people like that all the time. I was talking to this one guy. He was like, Wesley, I'm trying to do this and do this and do this, and I'm trying to do all this stuff, and I'm just so overwhelmed, blah, blah, blah. I told him to meditate. I said, I don't want you to do nothing else for the next 3 months. Just meditate every day. Just meditate. Look at me. I said, look at me. Just meditate. Because your mind is so cluttered with bullshit. Okay? So cluttered with so much information, so many desires. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I should be here. Now, listen, it will cause you to be very stagnant, and you won't move. I told him to meditate for 3 months, and now after those 3 months, he said, "Oh my God, Wesley! I swear to God, this man walked up to me and said, Wesley, meditating is a game changer. I just started a new company. We just got a 5-star rating on Google. I just booked my first client, and it's like it's just happening on autopilot." I said, exactly. Let me tell you why meditation is so important to declutter the mind, and that's what's happening with James. Um, when you meditate, it gives you the opportunity to notice and to recognize all these thoughts that are just running through your mind, because when you close your eyes and you do nothing for 5 to 10 minutes, thoughts will start to rise to the top of your head. Like you will start thinking about all kinds of things. You could think about your childhood. You think about your relationship. I mean, things will just pop up in your mind, but it'll let you know how cluttered and dirty your mind is. Okay. I call it a dirty mind. And, and no one wants to go to a dirty home, right? I know some of you live in your dirty homes because you're not clean, but no one wants to live in a dirty home or a dirty apartment or a dirty car. So imagine having a dirty brain, but trying to have clear thoughts. You can't. You're gonna have dirty thoughts, and that's what's happening with James. He can't focus, and then he wants to challenge me. He wants to say, "Oh no, you're wrong," but he forgets that I'm in the position where he wants to be. Then he forgets that he's the person that's been listening to me for 5 years. But it's just a cluttered mind. When you have a cluttered mind, then how you talk, how you communicate, it all comes out that way. If you're in that situation, if anybody else is in that situation, meditate. Sit down, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and sit there for 5 minutes. Do this daily. I meditate four times today. I'm an avid meditator. I do it daily. It's like exercise for me. Hey, Marie, how are you? Any more questions for me here? Questions? Yeah. What's the next? Any more questions here? Okay. James said, "Why didn't you explain all that to me?" Well, I just explained it to you, James, but you're just the type of person I would rather just talk to you where you can't respond because you haven't learned how to be coachable yet, which is okay, man. Um, you haven't learned how to be coachable. A coachable and teachable individual is a person who knows how to close their mouth, even though they may hear something that may go against their own internal beliefs. But a person that's coachable and teachable gives the person that's trying to mentor them a level of respect, which means you close your mouth, you don't talk, and you just listen. And you just failed to do that. So I had to cut you off, and I can talk to you this way. Okay. How did your manager co-parenting when your kids were younger? How did you manage co-parenting? Oh, um, yeah. So my children will come see me every summer. Like during the school year, they was with their mom, and during the summer, they were with me. That's how we co-parenting. So yeah, me and the mother of my children, we have a good relationship. It's great. We don't have any issues. James says, "Can we try again?" No, sir. How can I build a body as big as yours? Eat, work, work out 5 days a week. Okay. And eat well, eat clean. I would suggest, even if you're young, like if I can go back when I was younger, I would eat clean. I would eat cleaner. Okay. No fried foods. Like I haven't had fried foods in, I don't know, 6, 7 months. It's a game changer, honestly. Let me see. Listen, did you get value here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Comment below if you got value. Comment the word value below if you got value. Listen, I'm only here to educate you, okay? And I get it. I know some of you want to be combative with me. Some of you want to debate with me. But for what? What's the point of debating with a multimillionaire? Okay? Like, even if you so-called win a debate, where does that leave you as far as our relationship. Do you think I would want to have a conversation with you again? No. Like the people that know everything or think they know everything, I don't want to have a conversation with those folks because even I'm rich and I don't know everything. And if I was talking to like a Jeff Bezos or somebody else that was richer or more successful than myself, I just would just listen. I wouldn't talk. Honestly, I would just listen. But we're all learning. You guys are learning. I'm learning as well, and I'm learning how to really do my best to understand you and understand where you are in your life currently. And just to let you know, I've been there. Okay. What have you manifested lately? Uh, my app is making money, and it's making money every month. So we we manifested some new changes to the app that should go live by the end of this month, and I'm excited about. Man, I'm implementing some things with the app. If you guys haven't tried out the app or tested it out, just go to Apple Store, type in Manifest AI, Music Mind Hacks, I believe. It's a few apps that say Manifest AI, but look for the one that has 100 plus reviews. That's me. Okay, Manifest AI, and we're getting ready to implement an iteration that's going to be a game changer. It's going to be phenomenal. I mean, just wait. I can't talk too much about it, but so anybody that has the app right now, get ready. Just get ready for some magic. You're going to be very pleased what we're getting ready to implement um, with the Manifest AI app that you can find on the App Store. I know you specialize in digital marketing space. Are you knowledgeable in the e-com space? No. Only digital marketing. I don't do anything e-com. I don't sell any physical products. I don't want to sell any products that are physical. I don't have any desire to sell physical products. Maybe one day, but not today. Do you have something exciting that you've been working on? Yeah, my app, Manifest AI, for sure. And I've been writing a lot of copy as well. And I love writing copy. All right, folks, much love. I'll see you soon. Go ahead and hit the like and share button as well. And I will see you tomorrow night. Much love. Great night. And let's go.